Every year after turning 60, the average adult loses between 3 and 5% of muscle mass if exercise isn't done properly. According to the National Institute on Aging, NIA, this slow decline, called sarcopenia, silently weakens millions of older adults, making it harder to climb stairs, stand up, or stay balanced. It doesn't happen overnight. It builds quietly, day by day, through small mistakes that seem harmless at first. The CDC 2023 reports that adults with sarcopenia are 3 times more likely to fall and twice as likely to be hospitalized compared to those with stronger muscles. And research in The Lancet Healthy Longevity 2022 found that low muscle mass is linked to a 20 to 25% higher risk of early mortality among inactive seniors. But here's the hopeful truth. Muscle loss isn't inevitable. Your body still remembers how to be strong. It just needs the right signals, smart movement, proper recovery, and enough nutrition to rebuild. Small choices, like skipping protein after a walk or ignoring sleep, may seem trivial, but over time they chip away at your independence. So before you think it's just aging, remember this. Staying active isn't about looking younger. It's about keeping your freedom. And in this video, we'll uncover 7 everyday exercise mistakes that quietly speed up muscle loss, and how to fix each one before it's too late. Number 1. Only light exercise. No resistance training. Many adults over 60 believe light stretching or walking is enough to stay strong. But without resistance, even something as simple as lifting light weights or using elastic bands, your muscles stop receiving the signal to grow. According to the National Institute on Aging, NIA, and Harvard Health Publishing, older adults who skip resistance training lose muscle twice as fast, showing visible decline in arm and leg strength within just 6 months. When muscles aren't challenged, they shrink, a process called atrophy. Over time, daily tasks like standing from a chair, climbing stairs, or carrying groceries become harder. This weakness doesn't just affect strength. It also slows your metabolism, increases body fat, and makes you more prone to insulin resistance. The World Health Organization, WHO 2023, recommends that adults over 60 do at least 2 resistance sessions per week, even if it's only 1 to 2 kilo dumbbells or elastic bands at home. Just 10 to 15 minutes a day of pushing, pulling, or lifting can reactivate over 200 muscle groups, protect bone density, and boost balance. You don't need heavy weights or a gym. Your body simply needs resistance, any kind, any level, to remember how to stay strong. So next time you move, ask yourself, am I just going through the motions, or am I challenging my muscles to grow? Number 2. Skipping protein after exercise. Finishing a workout and not eating protein is like rebuilding a house without bricks. Your muscles can't repair or grow if they don't have the raw material to do it. After exercise, the body enters a short recovery window, roughly 30 to 60 minutes, when it uses amino acids from protein to rebuild damaged muscle fibers. If that window passes without protein, muscle loss accelerates. According to the National Institutes of Health, NIH, Office of Dietary Supplements, older adults should consume 1.0–1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight each day to prevent decline. For a 70-kilo adult, that's about 70.5 grams daily, divided across meals. A study published on PubMed 2021, PMID 33659-341, found that consuming protein shortly after exercise increases muscle protein synthesis by 22 to 25% compared to eating the same amount hours later. The right timing matters as much as the right food. A simple protein shake, a glass of milk, a boiled egg, or a bowl of Greek yogurt within that first hour can make all the difference. Without it, your body breaks down existing muscle for energy, speeding up the very loss you're trying to prevent. Think of protein as your post-workout repair crew. If it doesn't show up on time, the structure weakens. Feed your muscles when they need it most, and they'll keep working hard for you long after the workout ends. Number 3. Skipping warm-up and stretching. Many older adults jump straight into exercise without preparing their bodies first. It feels harmless, but skipping the warm-up is one of the quickest ways to strain muscles, stiffen joints, and lose confidence in movement. When you start cold, your muscles and tendons are tight, blood flow is low, and reaction time is slower. One sudden step or twist can easily cause a pull, tear, or painful cramp that lingers for days. According to the Mayo Clinic 2022, nearly 70% of muscle and joint injuries in older adults happen because there was no warm-up or post-exercise stretching. The solution is simple. Just 5–10 minutes of gentle movement, like arm circles, slow marching in place, or light torso twists, can raise body temperature, loosen joints, and cut injury risk by almost 40%. Stretching afterward is just as important. It helps muscles release tension, improves flexibility, and prevents the stiffness that makes you avoid exercise the next day. These few minutes are not a waste of time. They're an investment in staying mobile and pain-free. So before every walk, workout, or even a round of gardening, tell yourself, warm up first, move longer later. Because the best exercise routine is the one your body can enjoy, not endure. Number 4, overtraining or using wrong form. Pushing harder doesn't always mean getting stronger. Sometimes it means breaking down faster. For many adults over 60, exercising with poor technique or going beyond personal limits does more harm than good. When you push too far, your body releases cortisol, the stress hormone that breaks down muscle tissue and slows recovery. According to the American College of Sports Medicine, ACSM, training beyond your capacity can raise cortisol levels by 30 to 40%, while your muscles struggle to repair themselves. The result? Chronic fatigue, joint pain, and rising blood pressure. All signs your body is working against you, not with you. Research published in the BMJ 2021 recommends that adults aged 65 and older focus on moderate intensity, keeping heart rate at 60 to 70% of maximum, to support muscle health and reduce oxidative stress and inflammation. Proper form matters just as much as effort. Every repetition should feel controlled, steady, and smooth, not rushed or forced. If you can't maintain good posture or breathing, that's your body asking for a break, not a challenge. Remember, consistency beats intensity. The goal isn't to prove how much you can endure. It's to help your body last longer, move safer, and recover better. Train smart, not just hard, because strong muscles mean nothing if you're too sore to use them. Number 5, lack of sleep and recovery. Exercise builds nothing without rest. Muscles don't grow while you're lifting or walking. They rebuild and strengthen while you sleep. When sleep is cut short, the body loses its repair time. Levels of growth hormone, GH, drop by about 20%, and testosterone, another key muscle-building hormone, falls roughly 15%, according to data from the National Sleep Foundation, 2022. That hormonal drop slows recovery, weakens muscle fibers, and increases the risk of soreness and fatigue the next day. The NIH and Nature Aging, 2023, further note that just 5 consecutive nights of poor sleep can cause a 1% loss in lean muscle mass, the same effect as nearly 6 months of natural aging. Less sleep also disrupts the body's protein synthesis process, reducing muscle repair efficiency by around 18% when sleeping under 6 hours per night. For older adults, deep sleep is not a luxury. It's a biological necessity. Aim for 7 to 8 hours each night, and allow at least 1 full rest day per week after moderate exercise. Think of rest as your rebuild phase. Without it, training becomes demolition instead of construction. So before you reach for another supplement or workout plan, start with the simplest fix. Close your eyes, let your body recover, and wake up stronger tomorrow. Number 6, ignoring balance and flexibility. Training. Strength means little if your balance can't support it. As we age, the muscles that stabilize our hips, knees, and ankles weaken, making even small movements, turning, bending, or stepping off a curb, more dangerous than we realize. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC 2023, reports that every year, over 36 million Americans aged 65 and older experience a fall, and about 32,000 of those incidents end in death. Falls are now the leading cause of fatal injuries among adults over 70, and many happen at home during simple daily tasks. When flexibility and coordination decline, reaction time slows. You trip, but your body doesn't react fast enough to catch itself. That's why regular balance exercises aren't optional. They're life-saving. According to the Lancet Public Health, just 10 minutes of daily balance or flexibility work, such as Tai Chi, yoga, or single-leg stance, can reduce fall risk by up to 45%. These gentle movements improve posture, joint mobility, and confidence when walking or getting up from a chair. You don't need fancy gear, only consistency. Try standing on one foot while brushing your teeth, or slowly rising from a chair without using your hands. The more you challenge your balance, the more your brain and muscles reconnect. Because true strength at this age isn't about lifting heavier, it's about standing taller, steadier, and safer every single day. Number 7. Not drinking enough water and electrolytes. Most people over 60 don't realize they're dehydrated until it's too late. With age, the body's natural thirst signal weakens, meaning you may lose water long before you feel thirsty. According to the NIH and World Health Organization, WHO 2022, nearly 40% of adults over 60 live in a state of mild dehydration every day. It's not just about feeling dry. It directly affects strength, balance, and brain function. When the body loses even 2% of its weight in fluids, muscle strength drops by about 12%, and balance control declines by 15%, as reported by Scientific American 2023. That tiny loss can be the difference between a steady step and a dangerous fall. Dehydration also thickens the blood, increases heart strain, and makes recovery slower after exercise. Low levels of key electrolytes, especially magnesium, potassium, and sodium, further increase the risk of muscle cramps, dizziness, and fatigue. To stay hydrated, don't rely on thirst alone. Sip small amounts of water throughout the day, especially before and after exercise. Add a pinch of salt or a slice of fruit to your water to naturally restore electrolytes. Herbal teas, soups, or water-rich foods like cucumbers and oranges also help keep the body balanced. Remember, hydration isn't just about drinking more. It's about keeping your muscles responsive, your mind clear, and your steps steady. Strong bodies start with simple habits, and the simplest of all is this: never let your body run dry. The connection between small habits and big consequences. Tiny mistakes can steal your strength faster than time itself. Skipping protein after a workout, training too hard, or sleeping too little may seem harmless today. But together, they quietly drain your power, balance, and independence. Every missed meal or restless night sends your muscles the wrong message. It's okay to shrink. Over time, that message becomes reality. Weaker legs, slower reactions, more fatigue, and the growing fear of falling or needing help. According to a PubMed 2022 analysis, maintaining just 5% more muscle mass after age 60 can reduce the risk of dependency on others by 25%. That means the difference between living freely or relying on someone else's hands just to get out of a chair. These aren't just numbers. They're choices. Every step, stretch, and mindful habit is an investment in your freedom. Your body listens to everything you do. So let's make sure it hears one clear message: I'm staying strong. Don't wait until standing up from a chair feels like climbing a mountain. The longer you delay, the faster muscle loss becomes a daily reality. The good news is, you can turn it around. Start small, right now. Add a serving of protein after your next walk. Go to bed 30 minutes earlier tonight. Stretch for 5 minutes before you move tomorrow morning. Just 1 or 2 consistent changes can start reversing years of decline within weeks. Your body is incredibly adaptable, It just needs a reason to rebuild. So let's make this week the turning point. Feed your strength, protect your independence, and remind your body what it means to move freely again. If you'd like me to make a new video called 7 Warning Signs Your Body is Getting Weaker Each Day, comment yes below. We'll explore it together, with real science, not myths. Disclaimer: this content is for informational purposes only and does not replace medical advice. Always consult your doctor before changing your diet or exercise routine.